Hi, everyone. I'm May from Writer, an AI writing platform for teams, and we're doing a bunch of tutorial videos for the Superpath community. Excited to dive in for you.
Okay, so next up, we'll talk distribution. So you've generated headlines, you've got a brief, you've written the article. Now it's time to distribute it. In my experience, this is one of the things that really good teams execute on really well, right? Like it's just built into their process. I'm personally very guilty of publishing stuff and just hoping for the best, partially because it's time consuming to go and do all the distribution stuff that's required in order to whatever you got to do. You got to play the algorithm, right? You got to do it really consistently. You got to build the readership, all those good things. So curious, May, where does Writer fit in with this? Can it help with social, email, etc.?
Absolutely. So much of the work in building an audience is that distribution. And there can be a lot of writer's block that faces folks as they think about, what should I email, that editor of that blog to link to my piece, or the person who owns that newsletter, or the person who I know is active in a Slack community, So we've really tried to help with that by building a set of outputs that can be generated automatically. So let me walk you through exactly what that means. I am going to pull up a piece here by our awesome customers at Ellevest, a piece about the US dollar, and head to here, start from scratch. And I'm just going to paste in my copy. And the highlights feature is up here in the editor on the right. And clicking highlights automatically gets me the meta description that I am going to want to send to my CMS person. That
so
is
you
already
copied and pasted
optimized.
The whole article.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Yeah. So in this article, we'll explore the reasons behind the US dollar's recent strength and what it means for investors. Some folks have sent us for training, right? Actually, they're meta descriptions that they love, that they think have worked really well. So even the things that we have optimized out of the box can be further optimized by customer. This is actually a pretty technical piece. This is a financial literacy website, and they've done an amazing job. And so this is an editorial summary, right, that then they could use to distribute the piece, email it out to newsletters, send it out internally, get sales to use it. A lot of folks have a lot of content that nobody in the company uses because they're not really sure what it is. So these summaries come in really handy. LinkedIn and Twitter copy that allows folks to just instantly be able to share it. And this also is trainable on people's brand voices. So in the case of Ellevest, actually, we trained Twitter and LinkedIn to be different for their company accounts as for their CEO's account, because she writes in a different brand voice. Yeah. And again, this is especially for teams that are on a dozens a month type of cadence of pieces, across products, across audiences. It can take days to create distribution ready content. And so this definitely helps folks get things shipped.
And so could you in theory create 5 tweets per piece, which you can then just copy and paste into your Hootsuite or Buffer accounts? Yep.
Absolutely. And let's actually just to show. So lots of folks have created custom templates like that. But to kind of go to the Ask Writer Anything so you can see what's possible. I literally can say, even without, having any of that work, generate a engaging Twitter thread on the US dollar for a Gen Z audience. And I'm going to do on this strengthening US dollar.
And then so that's the whole article that you just pasted in the context field?
Yeah. We do have a word limit here, so I'm just going to take a little bit of it. Yeah,
that's okay. So cool.
You would definitely want to, train it specifically on Twitter. But, it is for sure a great way to take a very technical piece of content and get it down into just bullets.
That's really cool. Really cool. I feel like for people who want to use this, check out a tool called Typefully, it's for scheduling Twitter threads. It makes it so much easier to put together Twitter threads. And like this would be, I mean, the way that I do it is all manual right now, but you can imagine like you just put it in here, you get your 4, 5, 6 tweets out of it, you schedule it, you're done. Which is what a cool way to do it, and such a time saver. I love it.
Awesome.
Okay, cool. This is super interesting. So you had teased style guides and adherence to brand guidelines, which is the next thing we'll chat about. So why don't we jump over there? We'll have a link, of course, to that, and we'll see you over there. Okay, cool. There you go. Thank you so much, May, and your team over at Writer for being such a great partner to us at Superpath. You're building an awesome product. We really appreciate you spending time to help us get up and running with it. And frankly, your support is what helps us keep this community free. So we really are grateful for that. For those watching, if you do want to learn more and give Writer a try, go to writer.com. There's a couple of different plans you can choose from. There's also a free tier if you just want to kick the tires. So writer.com. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks so much to the team at Writer for your support. Take care, everybody.